MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you could tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
First pitch, 7:07.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I mean, you couldn't ask any more out of a leadoff hitter. You have two jobs, to get on base and to work the pitcher as much as you could. And he executed both those to a T.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-0. Quintana playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east, west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Rosario, base runner at first with one out. Hit on the ground out to short. Báez has it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes.
Perez.
Ball, that's out.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. He took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. There he goes. Grounded back up the middle. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
First pitch on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
This guy gets in the groove. He can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
And that brings up Javier Báez.
Shortstop.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. To first, scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses inside. 1-0. Matz stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Hit to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Stepping up to the plate, Pete Alonso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's up there. Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two and two to the Mets catcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Davis possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
1-1 to Schwarber. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
At the plate now, Jose Quintana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his career, Naquin has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. 1 out and a runner on third. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He singled to open up the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Báez fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the third now. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. This one's down to third. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. And he puts it on the ground to second. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Javier Báez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Javier Báez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first game in a long time. Nice A dip.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Schwarber rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 4, and Chicago's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Matz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In there, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And it's full now, 3-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Quintana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Perez.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. The stretch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And there he goes towards second. Line toward the gap in left center. And nobody's home. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high chopper. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So digging in now, Javier Báez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Bryant is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Robert Gesellman, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Contreras averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped on the ground over to first. Reined in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want...
High and deep to left center field, a ball that's carrying, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. On he pops it up. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's too high, ball 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Oh, that looks good.
J.D. Davis would be next. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Alec Mills takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And it's quickly 0-2. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2, here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 8 and the Mets 4. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Aye.
2-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Hernan Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Trevor McGill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 29, Trevor McGill.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he sets him down swinging. Tyler Naquin goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Robinson Cano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
A ball and no strikes. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Báez is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Jerry Scamulia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jerry Scamulia.
Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Javier Báez, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So stepping in, Jeff McNeil, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Ryan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Rounded softly down the line toward first. On the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
You gotta strike him out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alonso begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. The next 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now back, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Alonso takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in, Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Bodie is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
David Bodie.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. They'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-4 tonight. Chicago get their 20th home win this year. Jose Quintana notches his 3rd win of the year. Steven Matz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support.